brutal case of abuse. Some neighbors knew it was happening but did nothing about it. Thanks for joining us for News Channel 3 at 5. I'm Michelle Reese, in for Claudia this evening.
And I'm Richard Ransom. Antonio Davis is behind bars. He's accused of torturing his girlfriend for hours at the Bella Vista Apartments in Hickory Hill. WREG's Melissa Moon asked neighbors to explain why they did not call for help.
He was beating her, kicked her in her stomach. He hit her in her head with a gun. He chopped her in her throat.
This woman, still too scared to show her face, admits she should have done something when she saw the woman across the hall being beaten by her boyfriend.
And I was scared for her. And I kept saying, let's call the police. We gotta call the police.
But she says because the man had a gun and appeared to be on drugs, she was afraid to do anything.
And I just didn't know what he was capable of doing, and I just didn't want any parts of it.
Police say Antonio Davis beat, choked, and burned his girlfriend because he thought she was cheating on him. The victim told police he hit her with a belt, cable box, and the handle of a gun. Neighbors say they saw Davis kick the woman so hard she flew across her apartment. Police say the beating at apartment number 4 lasted around 7 hours and say at one point Davis bound his girlfriend with tape, threw her in a closet, threw lighter fluid on her, and threatened to set her on fire.
When she came out another time, she was soaking wet, but I don't know if it was lighter fluid or not.
Other neighbors who had no idea what happened can't believe no one called police. This woman is just glad Davis is behind bars and the girlfriend is safe after last week's attack.
I kept thinking, we need to call the police because what if she died?
In Hickory Hill, Melissa Moon, WREG, News Channel 3.
The victim told police what happened when she went to the hospital to be treated for multiple injuries. Davis is also charged with especially aggravated kidnapping and domestic violence. He's being held on a $500,000 bond. When it comes to domestic violence, the numbers are staggering. Just this past year in Shelby County, the Domestic Violence Court has handled more than 3,000 cases. Nationally, every 9 seconds, a woman is assaulted or beaten, and it's the leading cause of injury for women. More than car accidents, muggings, and rapes.
Tonight, a Memphis woman is speaking out about this man, Antonio Davis. He's accused of trying to kill her in a violent case of domestic violence. He's charged with attempted murder and aggravated kidnapping. Police say he beat his girlfriend, doused her with lighter fluid, and threatened to set her on fire. The victim, Sheena Robinson, says the attack started because he thought she was cheating on him and says this isn't the first time he's turned violent.
He beat me with his fist. He stomped me over and over.
For nearly 7 hours.
He beat me with his belt. He hit me with the cable box.
Sheena Robinson says her boyfriend, Antonio Davis, brutally attacked her in their Hickory Hill apartment.
He hit me in the head with a gun, busting my head.
She says he twisted her ankle and damaged her right ear so she can no longer hear out of it. The torture didn't end there.
Forced me in the closet where he told me he was gonna set me on fire.
She says he doused her with lighter fluid.
Flicked the lighter towards my sleeve, but he never put it on me.
The fluid ate into her skin. You can see the burn marks there on her shoulder.
Thought it was my last day.
She says the attack only stopped when her 9-year-old daughter called her on the phone.
If it wasn't for her calling, I wouldn't be here today.
Sadly, she says this is not the first time her boyfriend attacked her. She had him arrested twice before for domestic violence.
I can't make excuses for it because I chose to stay in the relationship and led up to this.
Tonight, she's sharing her story, hoping other victims listen to her message.
All I can say is get out of it. I'm blessed to still be here.
And Sheena says she wasn't able to tell anyone what happened until she got to the hospital. She says he threatened to shoot her in front of her kids if she ran. Well, tonight, Davis remains in jail on $500,000 bond. And Richard, it's so important everyone knows victims don't have to stay in relationships like this. Just so sad to see.
There are places you can call, of course, many resources here in the city and county. I think we had the statistic earlier today, 8 domestic violence cases every day in Shelby County last year.
So sad. And so we've absolutely put all the information on our website if you'd like. They're under this story right there on WREG.com.
Very good. Well, moving on now.